Yes, sir. It's the 9 to 5 Sports Guys, episode 33. It's your boy T.
It's your man, TJ.
Yeah, it's your boy Nom.
And we're going to start off with the nitty gritty, straight to it. Game 5. What are you guys' thoughts on Game 5? And did LA give this one away, or did Miami?
No, LA had a chance to win the game. They had a chance to win the game, and they blew it, point blank. No matter how we sit around and try to dissect it, they blew it. And put the blame on LeBron.
Okay, why so? Why put the blame?
Give it to the star.
Why is it?
Because they need to take it when they lose too. Take it when they win. Take it when they lose too. I'm tired of LeBron get all the praise when they win, but the rest of the Lakers get the praise when they lose. Come on now.
All right, but why would you say give the blame to LeBron?
Oh no, it's 60-40 for me. Blame on LeBron, but Miami also took it. Jimmy Butler took it down the stretch. He went toe to toe with LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
Statistically all across the board, but LeBron got to take that shot. And I get it. He made the basketball play. Danny Green's still supposed to make it because he's wide open.
Mm-hmm.
But let's think about every superstar that we know of from the past 30 years. They're going to force the referee to make a call. You have to. You can't just allow the game to be on Danny Green's hands. Of course, Marquise Morris he got the rebound as well. He made a terrible decision. He had two guys on both sides of the wings open, but LeBron has to take that. If LeBron takes that shot, we're not worried about none of these stuff that happened in the aftermath.
Well, he takes the praise or the blame.
Yeah.
Either way. I mean, LeBron is in a real unique situation. He's like one of the only superstars that if he makes the right play and a teammate of his executes, then they want to say that the teammate saved his career. But if he does what he's supposed to do, then, he still gets hate. So it's like at the end of the day with LeBron, it's a lose-lose situation. But in that case, what I saw at the end of the game was the way Miami was playing defense compared to the way the Los Angeles Lakers were playing defense. Miami was playing the paint because they didn't respect none of Los Angeles shooters. Besides KCP and LeBron, who had it going from three-pointers, they were literally in the paint. Every time LeBron got to the basket, it was at least 3 or 4 defenders near him. Jimmy Butler, it was a little different. Jimmy Butler is literally on an island when he's going one-on-one with whoever. A lot of his points were in the mid-range, but he's going one-on-one. He gets past his defender, and somebody's late rotating over. That's why Anthony Davis got that foul. And I think LA they have to figure out something defensively. Offensively, they're going to do what they do, but
I see Pope don't. My bad.
No, go ahead.
I was saying Pope really the only one that was making
the
shots.
only one that was making shots. So
why am I going to respect? I mean, cool,
anybody else?
Right. Danny Green's a shooter, granted, yes, but I mean, you haven't been making no shots.
Streaky. Rondo's streaky. LeBron had it going, but Anthony Davis was on the block anyway. So I'd rather double on Davis and dare them to beat me.
Right.
They haven't proved it in 2-3 games.
But Danny Green has to make that. No exceptions, no excuses, no nothing.
But
it's true.
Because we're going to take it back, and, we always got to compare the two. Michael Jordan made the right play when he passed to Steve Kerr, because what did he say prior to the time when they was in the timeout? If they double me, I'm going to kick it out.
Be ready.
So this is what I mean when I say LeBron is in a lose-lose situation, because that was for the series, right?
Right.
When he made that play.
Right.
And what do we say? That's the right basketball thing. Now, the only difference is Danny Green missed the shot, but when Michael passes it to Kerr makes the shot, it's Michael's greatness. People forget that Kerr made the shot, but in the same breath, had Danny Green, made the shot to win the series, Danny Green saved LeBron's career. So it's like it's a lose-lose situation.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I gotta disagree with that one.
I don't know about that one.
Because Steve Kerr was not in a cold streak throughout the playoffs when he made that shot. Danny Green is in a cold streak. You know what I'm saying? So if he makes it, we can't say that he saved LeBron's career. That's like,
well, no,
that's probably the biggest shot he made all playoffs.
We might not say that, but just everyone else, and there's a narrative. So, just like with the Ray Allen, just like with Kyrie Irving, these guys made shots.
Yeah,
What do people say all the time?
3 points and the 40 points that he has is not career saving.
Look, I agree.
Any person with some sense can see that.
I agree because he had 16 points in that game against the Spurs. People forget about the 16 points in the fourth quarter and only remember the Ray Allen shot. So that's all I want to say about that. Now, also a play that happened was Danny Green missed a shot, which I don't understand. They didn't need a three. You know
that was poor coaching.
That was
or poor execution
down the stretch.
It may not have been coaching. It may have just been them.
Poor execution. Yeah. And Danny Green was wide open. He gets paid to hit that shot. You're a 10-year vet. This is your fourth finals appearance. You got to be able to hit that shot, even if it's a pump fake. Dribble.
He should have pump fake because Iguodala came running to close out.
But I'm saying they didn't need it, and I think you pointed to it last episode. Check out last episode when you get a chance. It's going to be posted later today. You alluded to it last episode that it's either a three or a dunk or layup. Nobody want Danny Green, like you said.
Yeah,
he's in a cold streak. You're wide open. I understand that. One pump fake, one dribble thing. Now the difference between the Kerr and the Danny Green shot was Kerr stepped in and it was like a free throw line shot.
Mm-hmm. And it would have been the same for Danny Green as well.
If he would have stepped in and thing. But, Danny Green has to make that shot.
He should have been ready for that, man. I mean, in Danny Green position, you've been in these positions before. So you should have been ready for that.
How do you go from one of the hottest streaks back when you was with the Spurs and now you can't buy a bucket?
But
even last year in Toronto, he was a little streaky too.
Now I got to ask both of y'all this question. In that situation, who would you rather take that shot? Danny Green or J.R. Smith?
Oh, shit.
It's crazy when you think about it. You was better off
today
giving the ball to J.R. for that shot.
Shit, I probably would still went Danny though.
Yeah, today I'll stick with Danny.
I probably would still went Danny.
Danny Green, aka how many more on the back of his jersey? Many shots you gonna keep missing. That's who we going with.
I mean, JR just as cold as ice too. When he hot, he cold and cold. But
yeah, I trust Danny to make the right play.
Yeah, because most times Danny he will hit that.
Yeah,
JR would have probably put the ball on the floor and drew like an offensive foul.
Especially if it's from the corner, it's automatic. You know.
I mean, you look at the Lakers starters, Anthony Davis. Even though he was hurt, put 28 and 12. Bron had 40. But then Dwight Howard, 2 points. Danny Green, 8. KCP, 16.
That's what I was saying about Anthony Davis, man. When you were sitting here saying about it seemed like he hurt or seemed like something's wrong. That's why I was like, we won't know anything until we get to this point right here. Because Anthony Davis is like, you just never know.
Yeah. Yeah, because he, for some strange reason, for him to be as big as he is, he's always on the floor.
Yeah.
You can't be D Wade, though.
D Wade. Yeah, he lived on the floor.
Like he's very fragile, but he I feel like the others have to step up big if they want to win this game.
KCP is getting his money. They getting their money's worth from KCP.
He's doing his thing.
16 points last night.
He's doing his thing.
He had a couple key defensive plays.
The past 3 games, he's been playing well. Mm-hmm. He's been stepping up, but Rondo has to step up this next game.
Kuzma has to step up.
Caruso has to reassert himself a little bit. I think the others need to at least put up a third of the Lakers' points next game. They have to.
If you got one more dropping trades like Pope is, just one more. I mean,
it should be Kuzma. Honestly, Kuzma's supposed to be that spark off the bench.
I don't know. He been looking
shaky.
I don't know. His body language ain't been looking right lately or something, man.
Because I think is he's thinking too much, and this is a pressure situation. So you could tell, that the thing about the Lakers compared to the thing about Miami is Miami's perfect to be in this situation because you have someone like LeBron, Rondo, Howard. They all been to the finals, so and LeBron, I would say as a leader, you got to kind of change your approach because it's like if someone makes a turnover or they miss a shot or miss an assignment, you can visually see you getting frustrated. So which all superstars, you know.
I mean, but that's just what it is. When you're considered the GOAT or you put in so much time, I think you can get, like Tom Brady does it all the time. I think you can get away with it.
We're gonna touch on Tom Brady
because he's put in the time in his career to be able to scream at people like that.
Yeah.
A Dame Lillard can't do that just yet. You can probably pull him to the side
on his team
because he's still building his reputation as a leader type of thing.
Yeah.
But LeBron, you can let him have it.
Man, you realize how much pressure it is on a catch and shoot player?
A lot.
I mean, just a catch and shoot. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of pressure, man.
But he made the right play. We can't really stress it too much. He made the right play, but it would be nice for him to take the shot.
Yeah,
but he made the play he's supposed to make. That's the best play. That's the best option. It was to kick it out.
90% of the fans probably would want to see LeBron take it.
I would say, you know, you could divvy it up. You can give Danny Green his percentage or why they lost. You can give Mark Morris.
Yeah.
That is 6 seconds left. I'd rather you take this shot.
I'd rather you just come downhill and draw a charge or something. I'll live. But don't just throw it out of bounds.
Yo, he threw the ball, and I'm looking like, and I bet you Mark. Yo, I was like, who is he?
He wanted that back.
Is he point shaving or something?
It's like the man was doubled on both sides. Like where do you see the angle to throw it at? He just throw it.
He threw it. He was like, damn, I shouldn't have had that popcorn. Because he overthrew whoever he was looking for.
It was Anthony Davis. He was looking for Anthony Davis on in the interior.
Yo, the way he threw the ball in the air was like Carlton Banks when he shot the shot with Will Smith. But enough about the Lakers. We got to give praise to Miami. Miami did their thing. They had 5 starters in double figures, and they even had Kendrick Nunn come off the bench for 14 points.
Yo, he's been playing phenomenal since Dragic went down too.
Yeah, let's get the Heat some props for even getting this far, because you know nobody had these guys where they at right now.
Not this early. Huh? Not this early.
Yeah, but I'm saying when the playoffs even started, we didn't even have pick Miami to get here.
We didn't even pick them to get out the second round.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't. I'm gonna take all the credit, you know, because I know.
Nah. See, unlike me, I keep on going with my picks.
Okay.
I keep on going, and Miami, I'm still going with them now.
Okay, well, we gonna get into it, but Jimmy Butler, 35, Duncan Robinson, man.
He showed up.
He went 7 to 13 from 3-pointers. And I'm not gonna lie,
right there too.
Some of those threes
were like fake.
Like he was just throwing them up and
1-3s. Like what is going on?
You want to talk about someone that flops?
But why his is like that? When Stephen Curry was doing it like that before it became a norm for him.
What, the flopping?
Nah, the 3-point shooting. Stephen Curry used to throw him up like that too. But now it's like, it's the norm for him to make that. Now you got other cats like that shooting like that now, and it's like it's a fluke. It's not.
No.
Like
he's been doing this all year.
Yeah.
You know what
I'm saying? Duncan been doing it.
With all due respect, yeah, but it's like we don't expect him to do it in the NBA Finals. You know what I'm saying?
First time in the finals.
In those moments, those were like.
And he struggled.
Momentum shifting shots that he was making. It's like, wow, like he's almost playing like a superstar.
He got a good stroke, man. He got a good stroke. Pause.
Yeah, I was gonna pause it, but you did it yourself. But and then Kyle Kuzma on that 1 3-pointer, and then he argues the call.
Yeah, Kyle is a bum, bro.
He's out of there.
I've been saying that.
Is he out of there?
Trade him.
I've been saying that.
The ill thing is the Lakers did not want to get rid of him, and then Anthony Davis did.
Yeah,
that's right.
Trade him for like
right.
They didn't want to get rid of him.
They wanted to get rid of Brandon Ingram, so I don't understand why.
I think Brandon Ingram would have did way better in this situation.
If they had B.I., they're winning 3 in a row.
Yeah, I mean,
but that's another conversation. They're winning 3 in a row.
His defense alone would have helped that out.
Game 6. What are your outlook? What do you guys think should be adjustment? I think Caruso. No disrespect to Caruso or whatever. I think Rondo needs to get some of those minutes that Caruso is getting, because when they both played, Rondo had 18 minutes, Caruso had 23, but they, respectfully, Rondo had 4, Caruso, but I would prefer Rondo to be in the game late game situations than Caruso.
Well, this is game 6.
Depends on the situation.
late game, you have Caruso or Rondo, someone who's won a title.
It depends on the situation. If LeBron had it going on as a facilitator or a scorer, it depends if Rondo needs to be on the floor then.
Now,
because Rondo takes up floor space, and like I was saying when we was off air.
So let me ask you this. In that situation, don't you think it would have been better if Rondo gets the ball and penetrates and kick to a wide open LeBron? Or would you prefer in that situation, right? You inbound the ball, instead of giving it to LeBron, give it to Rondo. He's been penetrating all series. Let him penetrate. He could kick it out to an AD who could pop out. LeBron was shooting lights out from three. That's when we talked about it off air. I would rather put the ball in someone else's hands to give it to because the way they play, Miami's playing defense is they're packing the paint. So if Rondo can, and if he can't kick it to a shooter, he can do that little bum ass behind the back fake pass and lay the ball up. In that situation, that's why I said Frank Vogel got to figure out this splitting minutes with Rondo and Caruso. Miami only plays 7 guys.
Yeah, but that's how Eric Spoelstra coaches anyways. Even when they had LeBron, it was like an 8-man rotation.
It's game 6 now. There's no figuring out. You just got to go out here and ball.
Play,
and Morris has 0 points.
Yeah.
Morris has 0 points.
Yeah, the games that they've won, the others have been involved, including Markieff Morris.
Game 6, who you got?
Man, I got to go on 7 games, man. I'll be honest with you. It's game 6. You got to go out here and ball. Everybody know what everybody can do. Who can contribute? The stat sheets or the scouting report as they do now is really thrown out the window at this point because you already know, okay, who's coming on the court, who can contribute, who can do this.
Yeah.
My thing is, I will sit here and say LeBron will come out and dominate this game, and this game will be over. But I thought that 2 games ago, when he got beat down by Jimmy Butler, I thought the next game the Lakers would come out, end it, be done with it. But it seemed like Miami got a little more drive right now than the Lakers do.
Miami got more help. LeBron did his part.
They definitely do because they do have more shooters contributing.
Way more. Tyler Hero is he wasn't playing well, but he contributed late in the game also. But see, Tyler Hero was 4 for 11. But he contributed down the stretch.
If those guys from Miami do not do the exact same thing they've done for the past 2 games to even be close to the Lakers, they won't win. They have to contribute the same amount of points they've done since game 3.
That's a fact.
They have to keep going. Otherwise, it's going to be pointless.
Nah, what is your outlook on game 6?
Real quick, before I tell you that, I think it was stupid, first of all, for them to wear them jerseys, the Mamba jerseys.
That's all I kept hearing people holler about. They got the Mambas on. They're going to win this thing.
You added pressure to yourself in that space,
and they did,
and you, in a subtle way, kind of disrespected Miami. Like, yeah, we're just gonna wear these jerseys and do it for Kobe tonight. Not even taking into account that we got to get it done first.
But we wouldn't even question that. We wouldn't even question that had the Lakers won last night and been done no with. Yeah. Now we've been saying, they had the Mamba jerseys on. They did, Kobe was with them.
Right. But the fact that you did that, I think that gave Miami a little bit of fuel that they may not even speak on.
Right.
But I will say the Lakers have to dominate. LeBron has to dominate from start to finish. And if it comes down to a game winner or a go-ahead bucket situation, he's going to take it this time. I don't think he's going to put it in anybody else's hands.
If it's in within reach, within a few points of whoever's leading or whoever's trailing, if it's in within 3 points or so, that's going to be a problem.
But I think LeBron is going to take it this time. I don't think he's giving it up.
I would say, and funny you mentioned the Mamba jersey. That's kind of reminiscent of a couple of years ago. You guys probably don't remember, but this is long time ago when the Knicks were in the playoffs, and we had
I don't remember.
We had the 2nd seed in the East. This is when Miami had the 1st seed, and we played Boston. We went to, I think it was game 5,
right,
and I think it was, I don't want to call the wrong person out, but I believe it was Kenya Martin. We can fact check that later. That said we're going to wear all black to the.
Because it's a funeral.
I remember that.
It's a funeral. And then they got blown out of some crazy thing.
Yeah. And I think that was a game J.R. Smith elbowed Jason Terry.
Yeah, they came to the game
all black because it was
all
a
the
funeral.
players and stuff.
But that kind of is reminiscent because, you know, when you announce that, guess what? The other team hears
it like,
okay, so
that's what it is.
So I think what they should have just did was just wear the jersey
and not say nothing.
And
then say something at the end of the game, or let the media run their mouth about it. But you don't say that.
You win, and then you know what? We wore these jerseys to try to represent Kobe Bryant tonight, this and then third. Listen, the Lakers, man. Yeah, if y'all need a PR guy,
it was silly.
Silly
from the jump, man.
Yeah. If you need a PR guy, holla at me, man. Because that was, and as soon as I heard that, I said,
Lord,
that's like the Knicks a couple years ago.
But you know, the media is gonna already blow it up.
Let them do their thing. And the media made it even worse by saying, "Oh, they're undefeated in these jerseys in the playoffs."
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's more fuel for Miami.
That's it.
And more pressure.
Yeah,
more pressure
for them.
on the Lakers.
Oh, now we got to win.
And I like the fact that Miami didn't push over because of that too.
Yeah, that's thing. I mean, you know, Game 6 is tomorrow, Sunday. So we're just gonna see what happens.
I want to say one more thing, with the Mamba thing that you were speaking on. A lot of people, when something happened in sports, I don't know why the media or people seem to think that particular situation is supposed to give that team the automatic win. Mm-hmm. Just like when the Saints won the Super Bowl, when they had the Katrina thing. They think that was supposed to automatically give you the win because that happened in your town.
Right.
Well, I mean, Kobe passed away. That was heartfelt for the basketball community, but at the same time, that's not supposed to automatically give you a win.
Yeah, you're just not entitled to getting that victory automatic.
Right, and that's why I like the fact that they didn't back down from that and they gave it a game. Even if they had lost, it still would have been a game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
At this point, if Miami loses, I do not want to hear no one talk about this was an easy win because Miami is fighting. They're fighting for their respect and they earned it.
Yeah, well, the situation that they're in, the NBA and this bubble thing, they playing. Doesn't matter, whether they're at home or not. Even though I think that makes a big, that would have made a bigger difference if you had a chance to play in your own stadium, your own gym and things like that. But they balling.
All right, well, we're gonna go to a quick break. We'll be back in a second.